Hey, what's up guys? I'm BDC. In today's video, I'm going to explain how the new Lifesteal passive works, how it's affected by things like damage amp, nano boost, and other effects that increase or decrease damage. The first thing to talk about is, how does this new Lifesteal passive compare to the old one that had the health orbs that would drop anytime an enemy died? Well, those old health orbs used to restore 50 health each. However, the new Lifesteal passive doesn't give you a fixed amount, and it will actually change quite a bit. It's all dependent on a lot of different factors. Did you miss with half of your shot? Did you get a critical? Were there damage buffs on you or damage reduction on the enemy? There's a lot of different stuff that can change it. But for the most part, Reaper can expect to heal for about 25 to 50 for every good solid hit on an enemy. Now if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because I'm always making tips, tricks, and guide videos just like this. So subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any of it. So straight from the patch notes, the details on the new passive is that it will return 20% of the damage you deal back to Reaper as health. As I discovered in my myth-busting video yesterday, Reaper can only gain health when he damages an enemy hero. This damage can be from a normal shot with a left click, his ultimate Death Blossom, or even a quick melee. By the way, a quick melee will heal you for 6 health each time. However, Reaper cannot gain health from attacking barriers, turrets, or any other kind of constructible device that the other characters can use. But I wanted to go even further with that testing. So now I'm going to show you a whole bunch of examples, and I'm going to be attacking Roadhog, and I'm going to apply a bunch of different damage modification stuff to him. Now in case you're wondering, the reason why I'm attacking Roadhog from behind is so that there's no accidental critical headshots. So the first attack is without any modifiers at all, and I gain 28 health. The next attack is with Discord Orb, and I gained 37 health. Next is Damage Amp from Mercy, and it's also 37 health. Next up is Nano Boost, and I gained 42 health this time. Now I'm going to combine them all. Discord Orb, Damage Amp, and Nano Boost. The first shot gives 66 health. The second shot only gives 54, and that's because Roadhog has a maximum health of 600. The second shot couldn't heal me for the full amount because I didn't actually take away the full amount in damage. You cannot overheal with Reaper's passive, and I'll come back to that in a little bit. So what about damage reductions? In this example, I attack Bastion and he has armor, so the overall damage I do is reduced, and because of that, I only gain 14 health. And now with Bastion in Sentry mode, he has an extra damage reduction from his Ironclad passive. So now when I shoot him, I do even less, and I only gain 12 health. With Erisa, it's the same thing. A normal shot only gives me 14 health because Erisa has armor, and that reduces the damage. Now Erisa is going to use Fortify, and that reduces all damage by 50%. So now a single shot only heals me for 7 health. Nano Boost also offers a 50% damage reduction, so normally when I would heal for 28 against the Roadhog, instead I only heal for 14. Of course, other more basic things will also affect how much you heal as well. Up until now, I've only been attacking body shots. A well-aimed critical is obviously going to do more damage, and therefore you'll heal for more. And the opposite is true as well. Poorly aimed shots that miss most of the target will deal a lot less damage, and therefore Reaper gets healed a lot less. I think the best way to understand how much healing you're going to get is not necessarily to base it off of how much damage Reaper is capable of doing, but rather how much exact health was removed from the enemy. Because as I said, you cannot get healing from overkill damage. So even if Reaper has Damage Amp plus Nano Boost, and the enemy has a Discord Orb, it doesn't matter that he's doing a crazy amount of damage, because if the enemy only has 10 hit points left, you're only going to heal for 2. Another hugely important interaction is with the Biotic Grenade. If an enemy Ana hits you with the Biotic Grenade, then Reaper will not gain any health from his passive. Just like all other healing gets shut down, Reaper's passive is no exception. However, if a friendly Ana hits you with a Biotic Grenade, Reaper's Lifesteal gets supercharged. This is the only case where you will heal more than the damage you can actually deal, because it's the healing aspect that's being increased by the Biotic Grenade, not your actual damage. So once again, the normal body shot against this Roadhog will heal for 28, but after I've gotten hit with a friendly Biotic Grenade, you can see the healing went from 28 all the way up to 42, which is just crazy. Alright, let's move on to Reaper's ultimate Death Blossom. It follows the same rules as a normal left click. Reaper will heal for 20% of the damage that is removed from the enemy, and because Death Blossom is an AoE, it can hit multiple enemies at the same time. This will heal Reaper very quickly. So let's check out a couple of examples. On just one target at close range, the Death Blossom will heal Reaper for about 102. But when there's multiple targets, the Death Blossom will heal Reaper to full very fast. Now just imagine if Reaper was under the effect of a Nano Boost and a Biotic Grenade. You would just never die. Something else I wanted to test was the maximum amount of health you could gain in a single shot using the standard game rules. I have Damage Amp plus Nano Boost, and the enemy Diva has a Discord Orb. I'm gonna get in as close as possible so that it's definitely a 100% headshot critical. As you can see, it completely destroys the mech, but I only heal for 120 even though I overkill the mech. And that's because the mech only has 600 health, and therefore I can only heal for 120. So I thought, let's take this a little bit further, and let's try a Winston who is using his ultimate. Same deal with the buffs and the debuffs. The first shot heals for 127, meaning that it dealt 635 damage. The follow-up shot heals for only 73 because Winston only had 365 health remaining. And again, no overheal. Now that sounds pretty good, but it gets even more ridiculous. If you had the benefit of a Biotic Grenade, Reaper would be healing himself for 190 per shot. I can't really show it because the healing from the actual Biotic Grenade itself plus Reaper's healing would actually put him over his maximum of 250 health. I guess if you had a shield generator and Reaper was at super low health and all the stars aligned, you could actually see it in a standard game, but it's likely not ever gonna happen. Oh, there is one last thing that I thought was funny that I would just include for you guys to see. You notice how in most of my examples, Reaper has exactly 100 health? There's actually an easy way to set that. I just used an enemy Roadhog, got up real close, and then shot Reaper in the butt. It will leave Reaper with exactly 100 health, which makes it very easy and convenient for testing. Just thought you guys would like to know that. Can we get a like and a thumbs up for Reaper's butt, please? Thank you. Anyways, guys, I think that covers pretty much everything. I hope this was helpful. It certainly seems like Reaper's new lifesteal is quite strong, and once again, if you combine Reaper with Ana, you can get some pretty ridiculous results. Not with just the Nano Boost either. Biotic Grenade plus Reaper's lifesteal is pretty crazy. This might be a return of the Beyblade meta. So what do you guys think about all this? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out my Discord server where you can join the community and find other players to group with. The link for that is in the description. Thanks for watching, hit that like button, and remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.